All right, so um, this is the Hustler 5B TV. I'll just show you guys really quick. So if you really don't have your instructions, I mean, you can find them, I think, downloadable on DX Engineering and the Hustler website. But you're going to have this long section here. This is the 40 meter piece and the 75 meter coil. And when they say 75, they really mean 75. This thing is going to be very narrow and for the top of the band really only. That one right there is the 10 meter section. That's the 10 meter trap. And then that will go into the 20 meter section. I'm pretty sure these pieces are about the same length if you get it backwards. So this one here and that one there, I'm pretty sure they're the same length. So you're going to take this one here and you're going to add it there, and then you need to get the hat part and this little funky 3-blade thing goes up at the top right here. So I cannot remember where the hat part goes, but I think it's below the 40, and I think it sits almost all the way down above the 20. I can't remember, so I'm gonna actually have to look it up myself. Which is this one. Okay, no, so I'm sorry, I got this all wrong. This is our 40 meter, and right here you can see the marks. That's where our spider goes on the top of this. So this is the coil for 40, which is really probably the coil for 20 or something like that. I don't remember, because one of these he didn't label it. Well, one of these is actually 15. He labeled them wrong. So this is 10, this is 15, this is 20, and then this is 40. And so the 40 goes right here. And what it does is I think it resonates this section here, and that becomes your 40. The whole antenna resonates from there to the bottom for 40 meters. And then this acts as a band stop. And when you go to 80, then it conducts all the way through. So if you look at it, really, you see 80 is a serious compromise. Like, this antenna should be like less coil, more radiator. But this design of antenna has been around since, like, I think the 50s. So I mean, they knew what they were doing, and they're still selling them, and yeah, they work. And when you fiddle around with them, you don't have to have a tuner. So you're going to get 10, 15, 20, 40, and a small section of 75 meters, and you won't need a tuner except for probably 75. And it will cover pretty much all of those bands in complete coverage without any real issue. You might have to use a little bit of tuning on the 40 meter band. A lot of it depends on where you want to operate at too. You set it so it's great where you're going to be at all the time. Might be a compromise for somewhere else if you don't set it in the middle of the band. Anyway, we're going to put this up, and I'm going to be using it for 40 because my loop doesn't do 40. Here's the feed point on the loop too, so let me show you guys. Hopefully the kids aren't screaming and yelling. I ran the ladder line here. It's just temporarily going under the door, but I got it up in the air here. I'm going to take this thing down. I know it works good on 10 meters, but I don't have anywhere else to put it. So let me just get this going here. And I'm going to have to You guys can't see it. I'm gonna have to drape these. So what I'm gonna do is I'll probably put another pole over here and just actually like put that on the feed point of the pole. So, but it's working really good. It just doesn't do 40 meters. So this is just a bucket of cement, and I've got these pieces of pool pipe in here. So I can literally just say, okay, take this thing out of here, or I could even unclamp it. But what I'm gonna do is I'll just put the Hustler on here, and then I can just like use fishing line to guide it off. So we're gonna get this thing put together most of the way, and we'll bring it over there and maybe clean up a couple of these pieces before we slide them together. So we'll catch you guys in a little bit.